Well, that was a busy day. You ready for your story? It's called Never Tickle a Tiger. You tell me if you hear anything, won't you? Izzy was forever shuffling and jiggling, squirming and twitching, wiggling and fiddling. She just couldn't help it. It happened at home. "Izzy, stop playing with your peas," said Dad. At school. "Izzy, stop painting your pigtails," said Mrs. Potterhurst. At Grandma's. "Izzy, stop knotting my knitting," said Grandma. And as for parties, well, "Izzy, stop jiggling the jelly," cried everyone. No matter how hard she tried, Izzy just couldn't keep still. "It's no good," she sighed. "I'm just a jiggler, and that's that." So when, one day, Class 4B went on a trip to the zoo, it came as no surprise to anyone that Izzy was wriggling and jiggling, shuffling and fiddling as soon as they walked through the zoo gates. You see that? "Stop stroking the snakes," called Mrs. Potterhurst. "Don't excite the elephants. Forget about bothering the bears. Don't mess with the monkeys. Izzy, stop topping a tortoise. Stop poking the peacock." Sounds like she's having a lot of fun to me. "And never, ever tickle a tiger." Did you hear something? At lunchtime, Izzy sat shuffling her sandwiches. "It's so unfair," she said. "I'm never allowed to do anything. What's wrong with fidgeting anyway?" Little did Izzy know she was about to find out. Whilst all the other children finished their lunch, Izzy fidgeted her feet, bounced across the bench, shimmied across the floor, wiggled under a bush, skipped past the aviary, and danced along a path all the way to, look, she's got a feather in her hand, the tiger enclosure. Have you seen a tiger in here anywhere? "I wonder," thought Izzy, and with that she reached out a feather and tickle, tickle, tickled the tiger. "Roar!" roared the tiger. He threw his furry paws in the air, which broke a branch, which startled a snake, who bit a bear, who walloped a walrus, who splashed a sloth. Look at the sloth. Who punched a penguin. This is a hard book to manage. Who kicked a croc, who snapped at a skunk, who ponged a panda, who rammed a rhino, who hit the hippo, who wibbled and wobbled and... splash! The lion roared, the parrot squawked, the snakes hissed, and the children trumpeted. The elephants trumpeted loudly. Miss Potterhurst squealed. The children giggled. That makes more sense. And the zookeeper came running. It was pandemonium, and it was all Izzy's fault. But then... "Stop!" shouted Izzy at the top of her voice. "Stop squealing, squawking, splashing and flapping. Enough running, roaming, ramming and bumping. No more jiggling, wriggling, shuffling and squirming. she's had enough now. And guess what? It worked. The zookeeper stopped running. Miss Potterhurst stopped squealing. The children stopped giggling, and all the animals went back to their homes. And as for Izzy, "You were right all along, Miss Potterhurst," she said. "I'll never tickle a tiger again." But what could be the harm in prodding a polar bear, she thought. Now, I hope you enjoyed that story, and I hope if you did see any tigers, and there are any tigers in my apartment, you will warn me and you will tell me on Monday morning. Enjoy your weekend.